My name is Fazal. My last name is Safi. I am from Afghanistan. I came to Canada on April 13th, 2022. In my country, I was a tailor. And now I am a student in Thais. I am very happy. Before I came to Canada, I can't speak English, but now I can little bit. I enjoy every time my class because I need learn English language. Before I can't buy something. Now I can go to shop and park some other place, but now I can speak. I can buy something grocery and vegetable. I don't have some problem. I want to study more. I want to a good job. Yeah, I want to job in office.
I'm Olena. Nice to meet you. I'm from Ukraine. I'm a teacher, and I've been teaching here at Thais for more than half a year. And I came to Canada last year, recently. And also I met our settlement counselor Nabila Graham, and she is wonderful. She helped me, she supported me the first time being here, and also she made me believe that I can work here by my profession, and also now I am inspired to to give the same help to my students, and my favorite module now is employment, as I do believe that giving people the opportunity to have the interview, to be confident, to be ready to answer the questions during the interview and to get a job is very important. If they have jobs, they feel they feel like they are at home here, and they feel safe, they feel confident, they are active, and they are able to give this helping hand to the people around them. So I would say that not only Nabila, but all the staff are very helpful here, friendly, and if I have any troubles, I can ask for help, and I'm sure that I will get this help. So this is the brilliant thing, and I'm very thankful that I am a part of this team.
So I'm Jisha, and I'm an immigrant myself. It's been 6 months since I've moved to this country. I've been a psychosocial oncologist in my country before, and yeah, so coming to this country and starting with or finding a career had been a little difficult for me, and that is when I came to know about Thais through one of our friends who had taken training here before and found a job. So I did enroll myself for the EYP program, which really did help me to find a career at Thais, which was, I think I was very lucky enough to get this opportunity, because I know a lot of immigrants are still struggling to find an opportunity or to get a starting. At Thais, I'm currently the Healthy Minds coordinator, and I'm helping the settlement and Healthy Minds program that we have at Thais, wherein we are supporting the mental health of immigrants and refugees. So we have a lot of people who are reaching out to us for counseling requests, because moving to a new country and settling down is not easy for everybody, and we are happy to help a lot of people who are having those mental health issues, and we are happy to serve.
Hi, I'm Osa Etu. My name is actually longer than that, Osa Zenoma, but to make it easy for people to call, I just say Osa. And I'm originally from Nigeria, moved here 2010, When I say moved here, landed 2010, but went back and then came back to Canada to stay. I'm married with 3 adult children. They are all married. And I've been a teacher for more than 40 years. I've taught in the university, I've taught in high school, and I was also a head of school for an elementary school before coming to Canada. And so I've had to kind of adapt to the different changes, and so I know what it is to integrate, have to go through changes as we move from one culture to another culture. My background is actually biochemistry. I studied biochemistry in Nigeria, and I've been teaching since then. And when I got to Canada, I said, okay, I don't want to go back to biochemistry. So I decided to do a diploma in teaching English as a second language. After, because I volunteer in my church teaching English as a second language, and I found it quite exciting. So I decided to do a course in teaching English as a second language, and worked in a few places before joining TIES in 2017. And since then, I've been working here, and I've enjoyed working with TIES. But you know, when you come from different cultures, it's not easy to integrate. And with technology, it's not been easy for them at all. I remember when Avenue was introduced, some of them just said, teacher, we don't want to learn Avenue, we just want to learn English, you know. So they want to learn. I can see that enthusiasm in them. And so I would say they have, you know, they have tried, their outlook on learning generally is changing every day, because they see that learning is important for them and it will help them to integrate faster in the society, unlike just be with people from your country or from your background only. So it's helping, the class is really helping them to do that.
So the biggest...
My name's Katerina. I've worked at TIES since 2021, so during the pandemic. I'm an employment counselor and mostly instructor. Yeah, and one of the things that I really enjoy most about my job is being able to help clients and get them to understand and have the tools so that they can do it themselves even when I'm not around.
So I started my relationship with TIES as a client, actually. I went to an event, I found a representative of TIES. She told me about the newbie program, the New Immigrant Women Becoming Entrepreneurs. I am super into entrepreneurship, and I wanted to learn more about how to be an entrepreneur in Canada. So I went through the program. I participated in the first cohort, actually, of the newbie program. Then after I graduated, I was invited to come back as a subject matter expert, as a guest speaker. So I had contact as a speaker with cohort 2. And then I'm super happy to have been invited to be the facilitator at cohort 3. And now in cohort 4, I started coordinating the program as well. So it has been an amazing journey since that day one, seeing TIES from the perspective of a client and also an employee. So for me as a student, participating in the program was amazing. All the connections that I made, the networking and learning about entrepreneurship through the Canadian lens, it was really, really good. And as a facilitator and as a coordinator, the best joy that I have in this job is just seeing the girls when they come into the program are entrepreneurs and how much they learn throughout their journeys. And in the last day when they're graduating, celebrating with them all the accomplishments. We had ladies who registered their business throughout the program, who made their first sale in the program while with us, who grew their businesses, who made a lot of connections. We started thinking about it and reshaping their businesses. So seeing those women empowered and flourishing with their business ideas is really amazing for me.
Hi, my name is Mediha. I am originally Egyptian, born and raised in Dubai, and I came to Canada 5 months ago, and I'm very happy to be here. I joined the Enhancing Youth Possibilities program. I was advised by a friend to join this program, and I'm happy I did. It was really successful. It was really useful to get to know more about how to edit my CV and resume based on the Canadian work market, how to introduce myself, how to introduce my skills to the community, and it was really useful. I gained a lot of knowledge from this program. So my title is Youth Program Facilitator. I work with the Healthy Minds department. I facilitate programs for young newcomers.
Stronger, helpful together will be ties go up. I have a message for the ties. I am very happy from the ties and from the welcome center. I am very happy here because I learn English. Now I can speak with my friends, with my teachers, with my manager. I'm very happy. Thank you from the ties.
It's huge because, as they say, together we stay and divided we fall. I've been having some difficulties, some troubles, and I also always get help from people around, from my community, from my church community, from my colleagues at work. There is not such a trouble that couldn't be solved with the help of colleagues, with their advices. So I think that stronger together means the same, to be in ties, to be together, to help each other, to support each other.
So I mean, it's just amazing to see how people from various cultures are coming together to especially with interest and for one goal, which is working for immigrants and refugees, for making their lives better and better over the go. So I mean, that is what stronger together at ties means to me.
Stronger together means not working as individuals, kind of, I mean, working in a team and being a good team member. You know, so when we all work together, we are thinking of how to make things work well in the organization, not, you know, having good ideas, sharing your ideas, not wanting to win alone. Then that is working together, stronger together, because people bring different ideas and we share these different ideas. We work on how to make things better in the community, in the organization, work and bringing the different ideas, you know, and brainstorming on how things should move on. That is working together. But I feel that working alone is not working together. You know, you have to be a team player and an active participant too.
Now, not only in the job market, but also just in life, we rely on each other and our community for so much more than I think that we know, whether it comes to resources, mental health, fun, and job opportunities. So to me, that's what it would be, is that ability to connect with our community through networks, through our various networks.
So I love that saying that says that we can get faster alone, we can go somewhere faster alone, but we can go further together. So that's very strong for me. And I recognize from different moments in my life and in my journey with ties, how having partnerships and walking together and doing things together and thinking together, bringing different perspectives, allowed us to go further. So that is very key for me, and I think that it's amazing that we all work with this mindset and that we breathe that every day at work. So I think we do an amazing job into reaching out to other organizations and reaching out to the ecosystem and the community out there, and using those connections to reach more and more communities can make us stronger. So I love the way that we can build those connections and those relationships through ties.
I think here at Ties we come from different backgrounds, different nationalities, different cultures, but when we unite and we put our efforts together, we make sure to fill the gaps and benefit the people who are newcomers to Canada, just like me. Like I'm one of the newcomers too, so I have an understanding of what people who are new to Canada need. So I think when we are together, no matter how differences we have, whether it's nationalities, culture, when we are together and when we unite and put our skills together, we make sure to bring the best outcome. Honestly, I love the team spirit that we have here in Ties. Coming every day and seeing my teammates and working together, planning and brainstorming ideas is really it's something that I really enjoy. And also seeing how the participants are happy after our programs is very rewarding.
Read, not one time read or they close their book. Reread, they will be good to up.
You need to show up, continue to show up, believe in yourself, and you can do it. And as I mentioned, I like the employment module the most, because it shows them that you can do everything if you want, right? So you need to work, to be active part of this society, and you'll be welcomed here.
So to the clients, what I have to tell them is moving to a country is of course not easy, but hold on, because there are people who are really interested in serving you. Although like everybody knows, the volume that we are facing currently is very high. Even the waiting list for our classes or our counseling sessions, or be it whatever, I know the waiting time is quite high, but do hold on. We are trying to support you better and in whatever ways we can.
Well, the biggest challenge is the Canadian experience. You know, because you apply for jobs, people come with the big ideas that, oh, I was an engineer back home, I also want to be an engineer here. There's no problem about that. But you apply for jobs and they tell you don't have any Canadian experience, and you need the Canadian experience. So the biggest challenge is getting a job in your own field when coming here. When you get here, you don't get a job in your own field easily. So you may have to volunteer first, which is not a problem. But then you have come with your certificates that are not recognized here. So you may have to do either bridging courses, or you have to do assessments of your certificates again, or do different exams in order to qualify to work here, which for many people usually is a problem. And when you are asked, you know, your Canadian experience, you fill a form or you write your resume, they tell you, oh, you go for an interview, you don't have any Canadian experience. Then that becomes a big thing. Yeah.
I would say be brave, because when it comes to meeting people, you never know the kind of connection that you're going to make, and oftentimes the biggest barrier is just saying hello, my name is whatever it is. So trying to take that first step and actually introducing yourself and making that connection.
It is amazing that we have waiting lists for the program, so we know that the demand is out there. Women want support to grow their businesses and to start their businesses. So I really hope that we can continue working with entrepreneurship and growing our entrepreneurship programs to support more and more women in Calgary and throughout Alberta. If you're a woman and you're thinking about entrepreneurship, come to Ties. Let us help you give your first steps and learn what the next steps are and make it a reality.
Honestly, the culture here in Ties is incredible. Like, we receive emails about celebrating Mother's Day, Father's Day. You know, if someone has an occasion, whether it's happy or sad, they always make sure to make us part of this and support each other. And I really admire that. Like, not all workplaces have this culture. So I think the advice that I would give to Ties is to stay the way they are. It's really incredible.